Hi, this is Keith Furrow, the trust name in real estate along the Gulf Coast for nearly 40 years. Today, I wanted to talk about, we're seeing a booming market. It's early 2021, and we're seeing the shortage of the lots are going down. I think we're down 20% of the amount of lots we had last time we did a report a few weeks ago. So lots are going fast. People are buying the lots. So you want to buy a lot. Maybe the idea is you want to buy a lot, hold on to it because the taxes are pretty low on an unimproved piece of property, and you might want to build in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Well, the costs are things. There's what we call total acquisition cost. What's it going to cost to clear it? Does it have sewer? Are you going to have to run sewer to it? Is it paved? Is there an MSBU where they filed to have a bond to put in sewer, water? Does it have drainage? So these are really important to be thinking about. The other thing is HOA fees. You buy a piece of land and you pay an MSBU and you pay an HOA fee for a period of time and you don't build on it, it's not always a good investment. Now in our current market, if you bought lots a few years ago, maybe today you'd be cashing in. The reverse can happen too, where you pay for the lot and then the market adjusts a little bit, people are buying your land or buying land, then the prices go down. Now, I think it was Will Rogers that said, buy land, son, they ain't making anymore. So locking down a piece of land is a good idea. Now, we hear all the time people say, well, I'll buy this land, I'll park my RV on there, I'll just vacation down there. Technically, you cannot do that. You never know. You're not legally allowed to do that. And that has to do with this sanitary stuff. But people do it all the time. And if the neighbors don't complain, that's between you and them. But I would say we buy land for two reasons. One is called capital preservation. That's where you buy land and you're putting equity into it, because from a long-term perspective, since land is finite, the values tend to go up. Not always, not every situation, but they tend to go up. In the case of the other reason you buy land is to develop. Develop means build something on, use it. That's the best reason to buy land. Most people are not in a position to buy land and just hold on to. Every situation is a little bit different. You buy it in your IRA or something, maybe that works out pretty good. Now, the other things you got to think about when you go to actually total acquisition of land is it got small pine trees. Does it have big oak trees? Costs a lot of money to take big oak trees. When I pull the stuff off and it looks this high and it's tall, when I pull everything away, it's all leaves and it's virgin land from when the Indians were here in the Spanish land grant. So you dig it down, it's this much. Well, that much dirt could cost you $10,000, $15,000. Dirt is very expensive. When I say dirt, types of sand and such. And the other thing is, what's going to cost me to do my septic tank? What's it going to cost me my sewer taps? What's my water taps? Is there power? What are the building restrictions? You buy the land and the rules are like this, and then the rules change later. You could be holding something you can't develop or you can't build on. We had an issue with certain types of taps and water taps, and they were limiting the amount. They wanted to limit the amount of taps that were going to go in because of north end of the county versus the south end of the county. You have to look and say, what is there a protected area on it? What's it back up to? These things, how's it going to drain? How am I going to drain it? If I build up my house, I can't dump water on the neighbor. These are the things you want to look, and you need an expert when it comes to land. I'd be very, very cautious going out and just buying land. I would recommend you hire a professional, someone that has experience in it. And a lot of realtors, as well-meaning as they are, don't really have experience on what it takes to build a house on it and the process and the total cost. So if you want some help, let us know. Please give us feedback. Please give us information as far as if you want additional things for us to talk about. We like clarity, we like help, and we hope that you find these videos helpful. Keith Furrow, the trust name real estate along the Gulf Coast. Have a great day.